Hello everyone, my name is Jessica and welcome back to my channel. No, this is not my usual setup, but I'm trying something a little bit different today. And my regular viewers, please let me know what you think about this. So I'm a commentary channel. I cover true crime and some influencers sometimes. It's just something, whatever I find interesting is what I like to cover. Specifically, I love doing deep dives. Now this video is different because it is just like, probably just like a once-off video. I don't know, maybe I'll do a follow-up video of a situation that occurred yesterday in Pennsylvania in East Lansdowne, specifically in Delaware County, and it was something that happened. You'll see from the dispatch, and you probably already know if you clicked on this video in the first place. But after this little intro here, I will share the dispatch with you. I love sharing dispatch because in a lot of these active cases, they're not going to release any information, or it's going to be very limited information, so it doesn't really give us a picture of everything until basically the investigation's done. But the great thing about dispatch is it's available to anyone, and you can find it worldwide on Broadcastify. I pay for a membership so I can access it, and then I like to put in my videos. Some people hate on it. I just stumbled upon another creator who was hating on my previous video talking about the dispatch, but that doesn't even really matter, honestly. He's probably just jealous that he doesn't do the work to find it, even though it's not that hard. It just, you just have to listen to hours and hours of dispatch. But anyways, coming up here, I'm going to share the dispatch of the events that occurred yesterday. And then after the dispatch, I'm going to share what I found out about the gentleman and the family that lives at the house without sharing their names, because I'm going to wait for the police to do that. I think it's just not cool to do that, but I want to show you guys that I think I'm pretty good at investigating things and figuring things out. So let's hop into the video.
45, number 58 Lewis, 58 Lewis. The subject with a gun. It's an open line. Call taker can hear shots being fired in the background. 45, we do have medics being dispatched now for a shooting victim. 11-year-old female. Okay. 45, I'm out there. 45, okay. We got shots fired. Car stop 58 Lewis, active shooter. Hold on, come on, car straight to back, we're going to pull out. What do you want to get? Any description on the shooter? To the right, to contact and team activated. Correct, it's being done. Alright, shots are coming from inside the house. Cars responding 58 Lewis, stage a half block away, shots are being fired from the house. Where's 4122 shot at? 4122, what is your location? Down my left leg! What is your location, 4122? There's an officer shot, I got 2 officers shot, I have fireboard updated, what is the location of the officers? Where is the officer shot at? We got location? Directly out front of 58 Lewis, we need to try to get him off the street, coming off of Pembroke. We got 2 officers shot on the north on Lewis, so come off of Pembroke, we can get these guys out of here. 22, 4122 to my right, 4521 to my right, but he's behind the van. Alright, Lewis and Pembroke for the down officers. 79's bringing a shield up. Copy that, if you could for the shield, have him go to the west side of the sidewalk. Have the ambulance where? Expedite. Okay. Shots fired, shots fired! Alright, more shots fired. Radio, give me the address. 58 Lewis off of Baltimore. 58 and Lewis. No, we're covering the rear. We have 2 in the rear, plain clothes in the rear. Alright, 2 plain clothes in the rear, 50. There's another officer hit. Should have 2 that are hit. Alright, 79 has 1. Do we have the account of the second officer that's hit? They're with them right now. Be advised the 3rd floor is going up the slope. Alright, fire from 3rd floor. Listen, I'm not worried about the fucking fire. We have the officer account. Okay, one of the officers getting the ambulance now. Hold on. We got confirmation. Second officer is out. Second officer is out. Extract the scene. both officers extracted from the scene at this time, 1549.
Confirmation on civilian, I understand there may have been an 11-year-old inside.
That's the original notes we got. There was an 11-year-old shot inside. Hold the air for the unit to talk about the child screaming. Proceed again.
Alright, 4541. This one just came out with a child screaming. There's a little gunfire. We gotta be reference to that child now.
Okay, there was a language barrier with the original. 144. The original notes came in as 11-year-old shot inside.
Radio, where's the 11-year-old girl according to the complaint?
There was a language barrier with the complainant. All they could understand was the 11-year-old niece was shot. And there was a lot of shots being fired in the background. I zoom inside at this point. You copy that? They're saying the 11-year-old still might be inside?
We got any officers that need to be evacuated from any areas? Negative. I believe all officers are accounted for. Possibly civilian 11-year-old still inside. Copy. 4702. Third floor from the rear is also fully by. Top floor window rear. There's someone trying to push something out. Which floor? It looks like it's going to be a third. Top floor air conditioner is trying to be pushed out the window. That's just from the fire. Can we have one of the team guys grab our robot off the utility truck? I'll get somebody. Where is that utility truck at? Whoever was requesting that robot, what's the location of the truck? 252. We are not going to be able to make entry at this time. We are going to try to spray a line from the fire truck to our location, and the team guys will attempt to extinguish some of this fire.
4702, okay.
Detective Carter, you on? 518 to mobile 3. Here, we can know we're about 30 seconds out. Are there any further updates? Scene secure. Third floor is pretty much burned off. Second floor is intact. Normal course rate is listed on Sector 4. Resume normal radio traffic at 1834.
Okay, so now I'm going to share with you all what I found out about the family that lives there. I'm not going to share their names. I've blurred all their faces. The police will end up eventually revealing their names. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what I learned because obviously everyone finds this interesting and I like finding information out. Okay, so the first thing I found out about this place, so this is the address 58 Lewis Ave. I found out who lives there. I've blocked out their names here, but the people who live there are an older couple. A husband and wife live there, and all the information is like right down here. Okay, and as you can see here, I'm trying to like keep my head still so I don't reveal his face because I didn't blur it fully. But this is the gentleman who lives there. He's the son of the two people who I just showed own the house. So he is, I think 37. No, he's 40 years old. I think he's 40 years old. Born October 1983. So whatever the math is on that one. So here's another photo that I found. This is the guy, like I said, the son who lives there. And then this is his wife. So they have 4 children. So I believe the original call taker had mentioned an 11-year-old, and I think it was actually this one right here. At first I thought it was this one, but based on the years, she's too old. So it's definitely this one, unfortunately, which is, again, I'm blurring out their faces. You have no idea who they could possibly be. But yeah, this is a horrifying story. So what I find interesting, the only area I didn't block out is the part where my head is right now. But the father, who I said is like the son of the 2 older adults that live in that house, he actually had a recent issue with the police. So if you can see down here, it says emergency response. And then what it shows right here is that he actually failed to stop when an emergency response happens. So you know when you're driving on the side of the road, you see the police, you're supposed to slow down or stop or whatever. Whatever he did, it doesn't give the exact specifics, but he got a ticket for that on January 31st, 2024, so this year. And then he fought it and it went to the courts, and his last date of a court like hearing thing that happened was on Monday. So 2 days before this incident happened. So my personal suspicion is that he is mad at the police, and it could be so minuscule like this, like so stupid, just getting a ticket. He might have other issues with the law, but all I could see was this one traffic violation. Is he has some issue with the law. And yes, by the way, the postal codes match and everything. So this is the guy. This is the guy. He's the father, and he has 4 young children and a wife, and his older parents live there. So that is 4 children, 2 adults, that's 6. They said there's at least 6 people there, and then his parents live there. So that's 8 people, which is just really freaking sad. So my suspicion here is that, based on that dispatch call, is that the police received a call from the aunt, which I found the aunt on Facebook. She received a call because it said niece, and there's a language barrier, so perhaps his parents or one of his parents, whoever called the police or called the niece or the aunt, doesn't speak English that well. And she called and talked to the aunt, and the aunt is the one who called the police. And for whatever reason, he unalived his own daughter. And then just all this crap happened. So this is extremely sad, and I think we're going to learn more about the family as time goes on, but I'm not going to share the information. Like I said, I'm going to block whatever I can, because I think my head moved and you can see the husband's name. But yeah, I found out like where the mom works and stuff. This is really sad, but I thought it was really important to like look into it, because we're not going to learn anything. It's just going to remain some like crazy mystery, but it just appears like another psycho who just didn't like the police because he got a ticket. Like, it's so weird. There must have been more. There's obviously more to the story we don't know, so we'll find out in time. Okay, so that is all I have for today's video. Let me know if you like me doing these videos in between my deep dives, because I don't have the bandwidth all the time to do like crazy deep dives, and when there's lulls in cases. I am working on one video involving moms who unalive their children and all that goes in that. I'm gonna cover 3 cases in that. I'm doing some little bit digging, the best that I can here. But yeah, let me know if you like this type of video in between my deep dives, because I really enjoy doing this, like as in like looking into it and finding out some information. But yeah, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. So bye guys.